Hello, this is Manish Patel with the EII Capital Group. Today we're going to be doing the Ichimoku analysis of the U.S. markets. It's Sunday evening, on the Eastern Standard Coast time in the U.S. And we're going to basically start looking at the ES futures today to kind of see exactly what's going on and where the markets are at to see if there's any potential trades of this coming week. Before we begin, of course, we have to go for the normal procedures. Disclaimer, this is for basically educational purpose only. All the charts are basically either in Thinkorswim or TradeStation. Here are my contact details. If you go to eiicapital.com, you can find out more information on Ichimoku. If you really don't, there's a lot of tools and services out there too available for all the traders. Okay, so let's jump straight in, and we're going to look at VIX. If you look at the VIX, this is a volatility index. I'm not sure if a lot of people look at it. You really should. Reason why is this kind of tells you where volatility is at. If you look at volatility here, you could kind of see that this chart basically is consolidating. There's no really any trend at all right now. So basically the VIX is telling us the markets are going sideways. However, notice the VIX is at 33,492. Okay, that's key. Reason why is that's very, very high. Okay, when the markets were trending up back in 2006 and so forth, you had the VIX like 12, 10, 10, 11, 12 and so forth. So where the VIX is very, very high, that means basically there's a lot of volatility in the market. That means there's going to be a lot of price swings within the day. Okay, so let's look at our charts and see what we could see. Let's first go and look at the ES, which is the S&P mini futures. This is pretty much how a lot of people gauge the markets. We're going to look at the weekly chart of the ES. And if you look at the weekly chart of the ES, it basically tells you exact same thing the VIX is telling you. We are basically consolidating. If you look at here, we are above the cloud, so we're bullish sentiment. The Kumo futures bullish. The Chicago now is basically gone bearish. So that's going against the major trend of what the others are telling you, and the Tinkins and Cajuns are basically met up together. So really, there is no momentum right now on the weekly time frame. If you look at all the price action last week, it was within the bar from within the previous week. The key thing is that we did close lower than the previous week close. So that is a little bearish. And if you look, volume was very, very low last week compared to all the other weeks. So, if summer is coming around, volume is going to sit there and drop off. Let's go look at the daily chart for the ES. If you look at the daily chart for the ES, same thing. I've already drawn price lines here so you can kind of see the range, but there's nothing going on. So, you got to be very, very careful. There's no trend in the U.S. markets right now at all. The key thing is that this is consolidating. However, if you look at the consolidation pattern, it's pretty big. And the reason why is volatility is very, very high. So be very cautious when you're trading right now. Keep your stops very, very tight. Take profits when you can because it's going to be very critical for you to be a successful trader. Again, here's my contact details. If you have any questions, you can go to eiicapital.com and you could sit there and ask us any questions from the discussion forums and so forth. Have a nice day.